What's going on, and welcome back. It's Brian here on the fields of battle in Undaunted North Africa. I'm here with my opponent, Christian. What's up?
I don't want to talk to you because you beat me last time.
Right.
So
So
I'm
for
going to
the
do this entire one in silence,
yep.
starting now.
Okay. And
Shun.
yep.
Shun on.
Shunned. Shun unshunned. So we're here. We're doing camp scenario 2 of North Africa, and if you're following along, spoiler alerts. I won the first one, but if you want to watch that, the link to the
Boo.
first scenario is in the description below. But now we're doing the scenario 2, which adds a tank. So maybe gives Christian a little upper hand here, but we'll see what happens. We have the
I need all
board
the
set
help
up.
I can get.
Yes, we have the board set up here, and I'm going to read the scenario really quick and then kind of get to what we're doing here. We've already explained kind of how the rules of the game work, but we'll talk real quick about tanks and stuff because it's a new thing starting with this scenario. So, but first, let's move ourselves over to southwestern Libya, 11 January 1941, at the Merzuk airfield. Following the early success of the LRP, the group was renamed the LRDG and began expanding its operations to the Fezzan in southwestern Libya, a region of sandy and stony deserts, long wadis, and fertile oases. The chief objective of Merzuk, the capital of Fezzan, which was 1,000 miles from the LRDG base in Cairo and 350 miles from the nearest French post in the Tibesti Mountains. The plan for the Merzuk included an audacious attack against its well-defended fort and a nearby airfield. Although the LRDG had the advantage of surprise, the Italians provided stiff resistance. Ultimately, the LRDG destroyed 3 light bombers, fuel dump, a 2-way wireless set, bombs, and parachutes. So lots of destruction going on here, for me at least. But
Bunch of anarchists.
yeah, the objectives are similar to last time. Christian, as the Italians, needs to control 2 of the objective points, and by controlling the structures, and I have to destroy 2 structures. So I'm going to close the scenario book here and talk a little bit about what's going on here. So map is obviously different because it's a modular map. We have the 3 objective places here. So we have to I have to destroy 2 of these 3, and Christian has to control 2 of these 3. The new deal here is tanks. Do you want to talk about tanks for a sec, Christian?
Yeah, so I have a tank, a medium tank, that will help me get around and hopefully give me a chance this time. There are certain tiles that you probably can't see, but do have the markings here that you cannot drive vehicles on them. They're
Yep.
basically a vehicle with a little Ghostbuster symbol over them, so it's
Yes.
vehicle busted. The tank allows me to carry up to 3 folks with me, so I can have someone driving it, someone using the lovely anti-tank gun, or the machine gun in the back that can shoot forwards. I guess I don't know. If Brian were to attack my tank, he would roll his die as normal. If he succeeds, I will place a damage counter on it. This damage counter, it can take up to 5 damage and it's destroyed. But if I have 2 on it and I get down to 3, my tank will be disabled and I'll actually have to use one of my tank crewmen. I don't know if that's blurry or not.
That's good.
But the tank crewman has the repair action, which will allow me to remove one of these to get it operational again. What is interesting about the tank is if Brian successfully attacks it, it not only takes the damage, and he does have to attack it with explosive rounds. So whether it's his anti-tank or his engineer just running up and strapping a bomb to it, he also gets to choose whatever character is in there. That character will take a wound, so I'll be 1 less with one of those. Anyone can drive the tank, and the tank also gives me an option to control. So if I have my tank over here, I can control this. I don't necessarily know why I would control this, but I can actually take control of one of these to, hopefully win, because I know you're all rooting for me.
Yes.
The other thing with the tank is the tank also has to move through scouted areas, so it cannot go through spaces that I haven't scouted with my scout previously. I also have my soldiers can move between these, no problem. I'm guessing the anti-tank option is going to come in handy in future rounds.
Yeah.
But right now, I'll have the option here if I have someone in this back seat to use the attack, which is an attack 2, which is an upgrade over my normal attacks for most of my characters. And it has the suppress 4 action. But yeah, so the tank will come in handy. Hopefully, he doesn't blow it up quickly,
Yeah.
which I have a feeling he's going to try to do.
See what happens here.
Um, yeah, so I can actually now take control with both my medium tank and my rifleman. So that will hopefully even the odds and let me catch up in the game here because, as Brian indicated, he did beat me last game, which I'm still salty about.
Oh, we'll figure it out. But listen, and then also new to your deck is the tank commander, right?
Yes, I have a tank commander card, which is similar to there's the tank commander,
Similar like the platoon
similar to
sergeant.
like a platoon sergeant or a squad leader. It is a command card, so it does have the stars at the bottom. So the command card has the stars at the bottom. It does offer me the choice to bolster two, so I can bolster a tank driver or a tank crewman into my discard, or inspire one of my tank characters, kind of similar to the squad leader for all of my other characters.
Yep,
So,
and that's kind of it's kind of a similar, like, one of the things they pulled from Normandy is the specific bolstering, right? So the tank commander can only bolster, tank people, which it makes sense, but it's kind of one of those things that Normandy it started there, where you had your squad A, squad B. This is kind of that similar thing there, and it's something that the LRDG don't have at all. There's no separate anything. It's just
who knows, maybe later.
Yeah, so and then the only thing that I have new coming into this thing is the sniper. So the sniper is pretty awesome. The sniper has 3 actions. It has the attack, which is a 3 dice on the attack. A conceal, which puts a fog of war into the opponent's hand.
Don't like that.
And it has stalk. Now stalk is moving 1 space, and it doesn't have to be scouted. So it's just creeping through the, I'd say the forest, but there's not that here. Creeping through 7. So the sniper it's the one rule breaker of the scouting, as of now at least, that he can move about at places that haven't been scouted. The starting initiative goes to the LRDG. That's me. But again, when it tells you who starts the initiative, but then we still have a chance to fight for it. So we're going to draw 4 cards from our deck here. I start with how many cards? You start with a bunch of cards. I only start with 7, or I only start with 8. Or am I thinking of something else?
I have 10.
Okay, yeah. So you have a few, yeah.
Do you have your Fogs of War in there?
Yes, sir. Maybe not in this hand, but
really, you only start with 7 this round?
I start with 8.
8?
Yeah.
Still.
Because I think you have the crew, you have the tank, so it's let me do something here. And so we're gonna play a card for Nish.
And you have initiative, don't you?
Right now I do. That's correct. So I have mine down. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Fog of War.
I did a 4. So I keep initiative.
That you do.
So I have gotta play my warrant officer, which will allow me to bolster or inspire. I'm gonna use the bolster 2. So I'm gonna bolster a engineer. I don't know if I mean, it's public knowledge anyway, so you can hear this. And a scout. And then I have my engineer card as well, which I'm going to use to move to 11A. My engineer is going to tile 11A. So make my way over to that hangar there.
You would.
And then I have a Fog of War card, so that's the end of my turn there.
That's nice. Well, I don't really have. I'm gonna bolster a couple T's.
Oh, yeah, tank commander coming out, nice.
So, had a tank commander allows me to bolster 2 of my tank crew.
Or like tank stupid person. Got him.
Heyo. So I don't really have many options with this card. So I've got my tank crewman.
Oh, nice. Okay, so your tank crewman's in the back of your tank right now.
Yep.
So, and then as we mentioned, I don't know if Christian mentioned it, but as kind of a free action, you can move in and out of the tank after you play your action card, or you can move about the tank into an empty space for free. But if you want to switch seats with someone in a vehicle, that's your card play. So you play the card, ignore the actions, and switch seats.
What I'm going to do. What I'm going to do here with my crewman is I'm going to try and suppress your engineer.
Okay, so
From all the way
you're
over here.
over here. Okay, yeah.
I need to roll a 10.
Well, so wait,
because-
let's go through that. Yeah, so we have 1,
Yeah, so
2,
your
3,
engineer is a 5.
5. 4 tiles away.
Plus 1 for the tile you are on.
Okay, so that's a 10. He's gonna roll a 10 with how many dice? 4? I mean, it could
4.
happen. Yeah.
It's possible.
Jesus.
No, a 9, 2 1s, and a 7.
Nice. Nice job. All right. So is that your turn? Or do you have one more card?
A Fog of War.
Oh, but of course.
Good old Fog of War.
Sweet. All right, so we got to draw back up to 4. I always have a problem maintaining my discard pile, so I'm trying to be better with it this time. That's just me.
So. This is great. How many Fogs of War can you get?
We'll figure that out together.
Yeah. Like this. All right.
Okay.
All right.
1,
Let's do
2,
it.
3. Fog of War.
2.
All right, so you 2 to my 1. So the initiative goes to the Italians. Do your thing. I'm waited with bated breath.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to play my platoon sergeant to command 2, which lets me draw 2 into my hand. Which I guess is good. And then I will... Oh, I might as well do this. I'm going to go ahead and scout 2. So I'm going to take my scout. He is going to move... He's going to move through 1A.
Okay.
And then I think that's an 8. It's hard to read.
Yeah, where the 1 shield is there.
Yep.
Yep.
And scout there, which means I get a lovely Fog of War to add to my discard. Then I'm going to inspire my scout to come back into my hand.
Okay.
And he's going to move to 2A and scout there. As well as to, is that 9B?
9B, yeah, with the no tank, the 2 shield.
Yep. So 2 more Fogs of War because why
That's all right.
not?
I mean, it's a fine strategy to get the places scouted early, and then you can figure out like the scout.
My hope.
Yeah, scout has other actions too. It's not like it can just do that. It can get rid of some of them fogs. Oh, good stuff.
Move my rifleman to 13A.
Yep.
And I will also move my machine gunner to 13A.
Okay. Jesus.
And
Feeling the heat.
on the move. That is my turn.
Okay. Jeez. Okay, I'm scared.
This is a really... This got real thick.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna play.
So many cards all of a sudden.
I'm gonna play my scout, and he's gonna scout. You just have to move him to 4A because he's already scouted 11A. So he's gonna scout over to 4. Yeah, so he's gonna scout to 4A.
Okay.
And that's 1 Fog of War into me card. My sniper is then gonna stalk, aka just move to 12A.
So he doesn't have does he have a regular move?
No. So it's basically
so his move is stalk.
His move is stalk. Yeah.
I didn't know if he had like maybe a move 2 and a stalk.
I wish. Yeah, that would have been nice, but I don't know. So now I'm gonna do a command 2. So I'm gonna reshuffle. So the card I play for initiative doesn't go in my discard yet, right?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
It might actually go into your discard.
That's
a good question. I'm looking right now.
If it does, I'm already shuffling, so it's happening.
You discard it.
Okay, so
it goes into your discard.
All right.
The other ones you played though don't.
This could be bad.
Those go into your play area.
I have at least 3 Fog of Wars, and I'm drawing.
I would love nothing more for you to draw Fog of War.
I'm drawing 2. I'm going to move my engineer to tile 4A.
Oh, son of a... All right.
Then I'm going to inspire the engineer to try to demolish 4A.
Already?
Yeah. I mean, it's just the luck of the draw. So I'm rolling 3 dice, and I have to get a 6 or better on 3 dice. Or gooder. Your choice.
It's gooder.
I got a 9 and a 7. So the 6 hanger is off the board, and it's 1 point for your boy.
Jeez.
You're close. Don't worry. Hey, listen. And as luck would have it, that's my turn.
All right. I gotta shuffle this giant stack of cards. Okay. Well, strike early, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Break
kill
off
that
him.
engineer. I'm gonna kill him so hard.
I have a
How
feeling.
many do you have in your deck?
I'm not gonna tell you how in my deck. Is that
You
public
can.
knowledge?
Well, because this, I believe, is
I have
public
2.
knowledge.
Yeah, I have 2 in my.
You start with 2, or did you?
No, I started with
in?
1. I've already bolstered 1.
Gotcha.
I don't know what's in my what I have available now after playing this. But
Right. Yeah.
probably 1. I don't know. The engineer is kind of useless without the scout, so it's kind of a needs the places to move. I guess everyone's kind of useless without the scout.
Also true. All right, ready, sir.
I didn't draw 4 at all because I figured it was your turn, but I remembered you went first. So let me. Okay.
I'll go again.
That's
I
fine.
can take another turn.
Right. 1,
All right.
2, 3. Fog of War.
Fog of War.
The initiative stays with you.
I maintain. I like that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and command 2 with my platoon sergeant.
Hmm.
My scout is going to scout up here on 15B.
Okay, where the plan is, yep.
Yep, and then he's actually going to move back with his second action to 9B.
Just a quick check. You're checking it out and backing out.
Well, yeah, I figure.
Yep, it's a plan, and then you go back.
Go here. Well, yeah, he's going to go here and scout. He's going to come back to stay in cover because the 15B has 0.
Oh, true,
natural.
yeah. And then you got to go back in the Rockies. Yeah.
Yeah, hide out while I wait for reinforcements.
Hey guys, I told you it's a plane, so I'm gonna come back. Okay.
Yes. So then I'm gonna play my tank crewman and try and kill your attack your engineer.
Okay, for 2. Okay.
So yeah, because I'll be shooting from the tank. So I am 1, 2, 3 away. So I'll need an 8 or better.
8 or better, yes.
8 or gooder. Where did I put my dice? These dice don't work well. Dice Tower, you failed me. I'm gonna actually roll. Ha! I got my 10.
Sure you did. So I'm gonna look at my hand first, right?
Hand?
So, hand. There's an engineer in my hand, so that is discarded.
Get out of here.
Out of the game, not discarded.
Get out.
Yep.
I will then inspire my tank crewman back into my hand.
Nice.
And try and do that again.
Yeah, so 2 dice, try to get 8 or better. Yep.
2 1s.
Nice. Does not
Shoot
equal
myself
11.
in the foot.
Yeah.
And then my last action here, I'm going to go ahead and use my play a rifleman to move on to this tile.
Is that 2A?
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna try and kill your engineer.
Oh man,
he's making me angry.
That's 1, 2. So you need 7 or better on what? 1 dice?
1.
Yeah.
3. Nope. So that is my turn.
You want to see my turn? Boom.
Ooh. Well, that's good for your next draw, though.
Give me
Hi,
1.
Bo.
Yeah, give me
Hi,
1
Bo.
second. I'll be right back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as our lovely host goes to attend to his attack dog, Bo, who is likely borking up a storm at a delivery, is my guess. I want to tell you how frustrated I am with the fact that he blew up that so quickly. But you know what? One thing to know, and the reason why I'm attacking his engineer I'm attacking him so much is to try and get all of the engineers that he has currently in his hand, discard, and deck out, because if I kill all of them, his engineer goes bye-bye.
Not gonna happen.
And well, we'll see about that.
So my turn. Sorry, my turn was just 2 fogs of war.
Yeah, it was great. I was explaining to our listener that I wanted to get rid of your engineers because if I get rid of your engineer from your hand, deck, and discard, that engineer comes off the board and he's gone.
Yes.
Which is a change that we discussed from Undaunted Normandy to Undaunted North Africa, because in Undaunted Normandy, even if that happened, he may still have some in his supply that he can bring back in. But because this game represents the scale that it does, and it's a small group of highly trained anarchists, you get rid of them, they go away forever, because it represents, how far they are from home and all of that fun stuff. So I'm trying to just get him out of here. So
Get him.
We are back at the draw phase.
Yes, yes, and you still have initiative right now, so it's up to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
1, 2, 3.
Fog of War.
All right, I got an anti-tank, so it's a 4 to a 1.
Yep.
Initiative goes to
definitely get
me.
initiative.
So what's the recon again? Is discard?
By the way, was it a delivery?
I don't know what the hell it was. It was some guy
Fair
honking.
enough.
Yeah.
I was guessing it was a delivery.
Yeah, not for me if it was. What it delivered was barks all over my house.
Good old
Not
barks.
root beer. Not root beer.
So that's the one with bite.
It's got bite.
So recon lets you discard a fog of war, or remove a fog of war from your. Hey, Bo. You remove a fog of war from your hand, and then you draw a card to replace it. He's protecting you. You should appreciate him. So, Brian was asking about the recon action, which the scout offers.
Was it discard from the game? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
That's okay. I know that you have an attack dog on the loose. So, yeah. So recon lets you remove a fog of war from your hand.
Okay.
From the game.
Yeah.
And you get to draw a card to replace it.
Okay.
Whereas conceal, on the other hand, makes it more difficult for me by adding a fog of war to my discard.
All right, so I'm going to play, I'll do my scout to recon a fog of war and draw something else in my hand. I have another scout with me that I'm going to come over to 16A.
Okie doke.
And then over to 2A.
Okay.
That's 2 fogs of war.
So you're adding 2 fogs of war?
Yep. And then I have a sniper, which I'm going to attack your rifleman.
Okay.
Can we see? So it's 1, 2, 3. I would need 8 or better.
8. Yep. And what is his attack? 2?
It is 3.
What?
8 or better. Yeah, he's a sniper from the crow's nest. I got a 9.
Well, let's see what I got. None in my hand. 1 on my discard. I think you just removed him.
What?
Oh, wait, no. That's not how it works. So now next time you kill one, you'll remove them.
So now you're forced to bolster?
Yep.
Wait, because you removed one from somewhere right now, right?
Yeah, I removed it from my discard.
Gotcha, okay.
So it is gone from my discard into the graveyard.
Okay. And then
I was worried for a second.
That's my turn.
All right, this aggression will not stand. All right, I'm going to take my tank and drive it here.
Where are you driving it? What's here?
To 1A. I apologize. Yep. And then tank crewman's going to go ahead and start shooting at people.
Oh, God. Here he goes.
He's going to attack. He's going to attack your engineer.
Okay.
So he's going to do 7.
Roll him on that damn dice tower so I see these results.
You didn't. Oh, that's right. You don't see him up there.
Oh. Ha. Or just roll him right in front of your dice tower. It's fine.
No, I'll do it. 2 2s.
Okay, good.
Calling me a liar.
Everyone saw it together.
And then a Fog of War.
That's it?
Yep.
All right.
Set when you are.
All right. 1, 2, flip.
Fog of War.
Same.
So you maintain initiative.
Gotta fix the lighting real quick. Give me a sec. All right. So I maintain a niche. Good to me. I'm gonna play my lieutenant to bolster 3.
Great. What are you bringing in?
Bringing in an engineer, and a scout. Then I'm going to move my engineer to tile 16A. And I'm going to inspire him to move to 2A.
All right.
And then that's my turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and play my tank driver to move my tank. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my machine gunner to try and...
Wait, what was the first one? Sorry?
I moved my tank to
Where?
8A.
8A. Okay, gotcha.
And then I am going to be shooting at you with my gunner, who is on 13A. So
Gotcha.
It's 1 away.
Oh, yep.
So I'm sorry, I'm going to be suppressing. So
Pressing the engineer?
Yep.
Okay.
So rolling 4 dice.
4 dice to get 6.
Whew. Got an 8 and a 9. So he is suppressed.
He's suppressed. That
And
means suppressed means I turn him over there and he's on a different side. So now when I play an engineer card, all that does is flip him back over, and then I'd have to play more cards to get him to do stuff.
Yep. And I've got a Fog of War with my last card.
All right. It's getting hot. Getting hot in these streets.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Engineers. Oh boy.
4 here.
Yikes, spikes, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Got a 6.
Okay. There goes my tank crewman.
Tank Fruman, Sausage King of Chicago.
Well.
Never mind.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play my engineer to wake up. And then
Delightful.
My warrant officer is going to inspire him to try to blow that thing up.
God. Okay.
So I need 3 dice to get 6 or gooder. I'm going to roll them here too, and then I'm going to put them through the cat. Oh, that doesn't count. Even though it was an 8, it should count. I got a 6, a 10, and a 1. So
You win.
That is blowed up. Your boy wins. Like
But
by
5
just
turns?
destroying things. Was it 5? I don't know. It was. We recorded just at a half an hour with intro, so 25 minutes. Which like my early review for this game, and then we'll talk about this. My early review for this game is the setup is almost longer than the actual game, or it can be. So the setup is, modular. So you're moving things around. So by the time you're set up, I wish there wasn't much difference in map from scenario to scenario. So we could do. I mean, we can still do it, but to set up a map quicker, like set up another game. But
right.
But yeah, the engineer tends to be. I mean, again, this is complete luck of the draw cards. Like my cards came up at the right time. That's kind of how that worked, I think.
I think so.
And then using just like having the ability to inspire is always awesome. I mean, you did all the. I mean, I don't know. I could have drawn more snipers. It's a whole thing. I don't know. What are your thoughts on the tank? Even though you moved it twice,
It is not great. I'm hoping to see more of it. I'm very disappointed with it.
Yeah, I think as future scenarios, I imagine it being used as a transport device, like getting someone somewhere.
Yeah, I just weren't. I wasn't driving any of I wasn't drawing any of the driver,
right. Yeah.
so
Right.
he was just kind of sitting there.
And that's the thing is about swapping places is you can spend a whole card to swap those positions, but then you might draw a driver next who's now in the back seat. He moved over to the
Right.
back. But
Yeah, so it just didn't work out. I got nowhere.
but a
I
quick
didn't even get to one of the locations that I needed to capture.
I mean, your scout was running all over the goddamn. So he was making sure. I mean, you were making sure it was good to go.
Yeah.
A quick look at what scenario 3 looks like is it's a pretty cool looking scenario. My objective will be next time we play to control one objective point that you're already on, pretty much. And then you just have to kill my staff sergeant. So you have a very strict, this guy needs to be removed from the game scenario, and I need to claim one objective, which you're standing on pretty much there.
Interesting.
And
You have to control it or blow it up?
No, just control claim by controlling the tile. So just
Alright.
yeah, because the engineer is taking a break next round, it seems.
Yeah, Hank Blowington or whatever his name is.
First of all, his name is, I was close. It's Hank or Joe Robertson.
So Hank Blowington, I think, is a better name.
Yeah, well, I guess he doesn't. But yeah, so that is scenario 2 of Undaunted North Africa. Going through, like, again, what's good about the game is it can be quick, but the game could go on another 20 minutes. It just depends on the cards and how people are playing. It's different every damn time. So, and then you could be taking different strategies. But we both had objectives close to us to start. And then it was, did I want to bring my engineer closer to your fire? I just risked that. Like, I could have been killed. It doesn't really matter. Or did I want to run across the airstrip to the airplane like freaking a psychopath and just see what happens? But it's however you want to play it. Yeah. Any final words, Christian, before we shut her down and
we'll very disappointed in these Italians.
Get them out of here. Even with a tank, your boy Roberson.
You have a cool scorpion for a symbol. I've got what, 3 tonfas?
Yeah, it's listen. So far, I love to see what the comments in BGG are of these so far. Like mission 1 and 2. I mean, it, again, all depends on what cards you draw, but it's very interesting that the engineer can blow stuff up that we haven't run into it of something that's already controlled. So had you controlled this tile, I could still blow it up, even if you're on there. But that's I mean that's demolition, so I can't say no to that.
Yeah, good old axe and smash.
Yeah. Well, if you enjoyed this, let us know what you think in the comments, and follow us on our podcast. We got superboardsunday.com, Instagram, Superboard Sunday, and that's it. So, Christian, thanks for playing again.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe this is my last one.
I say maybe, yeah. It'll just be me solo forever now. Thanks.
Yep.
Bye.